Hello everyone, and welcome to Airport CEO. Well, this is a new game for this channel, and in case you're not familiar with this particular title, basically this is an airport management game, and let's not waste any more time and let's just get into it. I think it's going to be a little bit easier to show you what the game is about if we jump into it. Yeah, the faces are a little bit, well, pedestrian, but I guess it will do the job. Yeah, sure, why not? This guy will do. And last name, I don't know. I guess let's go back to our roots, right? Alright, in case you're wondering, we are going to start, well, I would like to start in Scotland. We have basically the entire world to choose, but I would like to go for Scotland also. Sorry, there we go. Now, which city do we want to go to? Right now we are in Dundee, but we could go to Edinburgh or Glasgow, Aberdeen, Inverness. We could also go to the Orkney Islands. I love the Orkney Islands. It's a extremely beautiful place, but you know what? I think I will go for, well, I am vacillating between Glasgow and Edinburgh. Let's go for Glasgow. Sure. Next, we need to choose a name for our airport. Well, since we are in Scotland, let's go for Caledonia International. Sure. And as for the IATA code, let's go for Caledonia International Airport, CIA. Sure, why not? Our logo will be... I think this kind of fits the whole Canada, sorry, not Canada, Scotland vibe, but let's just... Or maybe this one as well. Although, well... maybe this would also fit. You know what, let's go for... yeah, this one. It's a little bit more neutral. We are going to play on a large map. Basically, it's just the size of the map, nothing else. And I want to keep it moderate difficulty. I don't think I want to go too high on the difficulty ladder. This will be okay. And I think that is pretty much it. Let's get started. And welcome to the game. As you can see, the presentation is, well, only 2D. No, there's a very small 3D parallax happening in the game, but don't expect anything special. But the visuals are not what we are here for. We are here for the actual simulation. So we could skip the tutorial, but it is a very good way of setting things up at the beginning. So you know what, let's just do it. At the start, it will go through the general UI elements, but we are mostly interested in actually setting up the airport. So first, we need to sign a company that will take care of the construction. In this case, the better are the higher starred companies. Basically, they will offer us the opportunity to hire more contractors at a cheaper price. So this one is 6.2 per hour, 5.6. Yeah, I think we are going to go for Brickley. Let me see. Yeah, basically the lower tier contractors offer fewer construction workers at a higher price. Yeah, 10 per hour, only 51. So yeah, we are going to go for Brickley. Sign. Now these guys are going to be our construction workers. Next, we need to hire a few of them. I don't want to hire all of them because, well, that would be a little bit expensive. Let's go for 50, I suppose. You know what? Even that is a little bit much. Let's go for 40. And here they come. They will be brought in by bus and they will be dropped off, I believe right here. Yeah. And this is where the construction materials will be dropped off, right? Yeah. The bus goes to the stop and drops off the workers. Next, okay, so we have the contractors. Next, we need to actually start building the actual airport. Well, first we need to build a runway. I will go for asphalt right away. It is a bit of an investment for the future. I think it's going to be better for us if we go for a more, I don't know, more durable setup right away. Let's go here, I guess. Okay. Now we have a little bit of a lake here. I think I will get rid of it right away. We don't need to have it around. Next, we need to place 2 runway entrances right here. We have a few choices. We can either have a straight or 2 curved ones, or not curved but diagonal ones. I will go for the straight ones right away. And well, I don't really know the ideal spacing. I have seen pictures of the ideal spacing for these, but I think I will just go for this for now. So basically 5 tiles away from the end of the runway. I think that's going to be okay. And we need 1 entrance and 1 exit. So basically the planes will come in from this way, exit the runway here, and if they want to leave, they can enter the runway here. Next, we need to place 5 stands, but hold off on that for a second. We also need to set up a bit of a taxiway. Basically, we need to use taxiway foundations to connect up the 2 ramps leading up to the runway, and then we need to set up a taxi path. Basically, these little bulbs we can lay down like this, and there we go. The 2 ends are now connected. Good. Now we can lay down the actual stand. This is where the aircrafts will park. Well, since we have asphalt, might as well stick to it. Yeah, using grass is a little bit more cheap, but it requires more maintenance, so I think in the long run it's going to be better for us if we stick to asphalt. I think I will go for this. Now, the tutorial only asks for 5 stands, but if you don't mind, I will actually place down 10 of them. So 5 here, we leave 1 space out, and then 5 more. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Next, we need to hook all these up to the actual taxi path. So if you don't mind, also we can speed things up, so construction gets done a little bit quicker. So while we are connecting things up, our construction workers are busy. There we go. Okay, next we need to place an ATC tower, basically air traffic control. At the start we only have access to a small one, so not much of a choice. I suppose here should be okay. It will be replaced later with a bigger one, so don't get too attached. Okay, so things are getting built. Lovely. Also, the runway is open. Make sure you have at least 2 runway ramps. I do, but oh, right, this one is not finished yet. Anyways, this one is going to be, yeah, this is entrance only, and once this one is done, this will be exit only. Also, we have some animals running around. We will take care of them in a second. Let me see. I believe we can set the direction. That's it. Okay, never mind. Can you guys please take care of this real quick? Anyways, ATC tower is still being built. In the meantime, we can set up a couple of extra things. For example, we can connect up these two sides with some service roads. What else can I build? No, wait, I can build. Okay, I can build a vehicle depot. I will put it right here in the middle, so our fuel trucks have equal access to each side. They are in the tutorial, but they will come in later. Also, okay, this one is going to be an exit only, so no entry this way. And the ATC tower is finished. Let's see what's next. Okay, at this point we are ready to open the airport. I will preemptively open the runway, and yeah, we have general aviation enabled, so that's fine. Okay, I will enable general aviation and the airport is officially open. Now, general aviation is basically, well, they are private airplanes. They are not meant to be, they're not commercial basically. They are just owned by private citizens, hobbyists and aviation enthusiasts and people like that. They come here, visit the towns in the area and then leave. But while they are parked here, they need to pay us parking fees, and that is what is keeping us afloat at the moment. Now, what we need to do next is wait for 5 general aviation flights to land. So we have 3. Unfortunately, we are now at night and... oh, wait. Apparently, we can allow landing at night as well. Okay. Oh, wait, maybe it's just commercial flights were not allowed to operate at night. I don't know. Although I don't see... never mind. There's another one. Okay, so now we have 5 flights landed. Next, we need to actually fence off the area because at the moment we have animals roaming around and that is not ideal. They will not cause accidents as far as I can tell, but they will hold up the planes and that is not great. First, I will actually build a gate. Let me see, it is, yeah, vehicle checkpoint. Pay attention to the icons, the red ones. We want to have the one with the wrench facing towards the side that is the inside of the airport, because that is the service roads. So let me see, I think I will go for... I want to leave a little bit of space for later, so maybe here. Right. Next, we need to build out a bit of a fencing. So let me see, that is under terminal, yes. Fences, and we need to build, if you look very closely, okay, let's pause so we don't go deaf by the construction noises. We already have a bit of a fencing laid out on the gate. If you want, you can attach to it, but it's not completely necessary, but for aesthetic reasons I will do so. Also on this side, yeah, there it is. So might as well follow it. Let's build the fences all around the airport, but technically we could build it all the way to the edges, but it's not really all that important. The only important thing is that we don't want to have animals inside the airport, and that's it. Okay, now this will take a little bit of time to actually finish building. I believe the construction crews can walk through here, but just to make sure that they are not blocked, I will actually include a door on the fence right here. Okay, next. Place a small F-gas 100 LL fuel depot. Basically, this is the fuel that is being used by the general aviation. First, let's make sure that the service routes are connected. Just like this, and this one also needs to hook up to the general road network, so there we go. That's it. Yeah, this will be taken care of in a second. Yeah, we only need to finish this one as it's going to be fine. So we need to build a fuel depot. That is airplane infrastructure, and there it is. This is just a small one. Later on we will have bigger ones, and later we will also have different kinds of fuel. This is just for general aviation. Well, technically we could build it here, so the trucks could fuel up a little bit faster. Yeah, sure. Might as well build it there. Now, while we are waiting, might as well buy what we need for later. So vehicles, we will need to buy at least one fuel truck, but well, since we have 10 stands, might as well buy 2. I think that's going to be okay. Does not meet the requirements. It's not connected yet. Yeah. Give me a second, please. There we go. Okay, now it should be okay. Perfect. They are coming in. They will be here in half an hour. Vehicles overview, that's fine. Next. Yeah, so we are purchasing the trucks. Next, we will need to contract a fuel supplier. Aviation fuel suppliers. Now, I am using the not DLCs, but mods that are available on the Steam Workshop that puts in real-life companies. At the moment, the best ones we have access to are 3 stars, so let me see. I believe, let me see, 1.4 per liter, heavy fuel, 1.36, that's better. And I think that's it. Okay, let's go for heavy fuel. Basically, we just want to have the cheapest supply of fuel. Yeah, these are grass, on grass at the moment. If you want to, you can go into aircraft infrastructure, and this one, concrete tile, basically this is a decorative texture for the ground. There we go. The construction crew will come around, place down these textures, and that will basically make it blend in with the surrounding area. Okay, so once, oh right, that we refilled or filled up the depot, but the trucks picked up everything, so we need to wait for one more restock. In the meantime, we can enable this one. Basically, we can offer different kinds of services to our customers. We can offer them refueling services. So any new plane that comes in, for example, this one, yeah, now we are offering them refueling services. And if you pay attention, as it is being refilled, they are paying for the fuel, so it is some extra source of income. Can you please refill the depot? What is the holdup? There we go, finally. Okay, so this should progress our tutorial. There we go. Okay, next we need to refill 5 general aviation aircrafts. That shouldn't take too long. As you can see, all the stands are full, so it shouldn't be too long now. So that, I believe we had 1 before, so that's 2, and so on and so forth. Oh, it's done already. Good. Next, excuse me. This might be a small bug, I don't know. At this point we should be laying down a terminal. So yeah, I think this might have been the contractors. Huh, okay. For some reason the game thinks that I already laid down a terminal foundation. I don't know why. Maybe it's because, I don't know. Anyways, maybe it got confused because I had a small test game before, just to get back into the swing of things. Anyways, I will lay down a small terminal right here. This will be the secure area. Basically, this is where the gates will be for the stands. Then we will have a small security area. This is where the security checks will happen before the passengers can enter the gates. And we will have a, well, let's go for this one. This is where the boarding will happen. So boarding, security, and gates. Okay. Right now I don't want to have, there we go. We don't need these walls. We don't need these walls either, but we want to have these corners here. Good. Okay. Now we can actually lay down the bus stops and things like that. But before we do so, I would like to move these guys because they are in the way. So let me see. I would like to have the delivery site to be, well, maybe here. Yeah, delivery site and the contractors here. That's going to be okay. Okay, these can go away now. So contractor side can go and the delivery side can go. So the tutorial asks for one bus stop, but I think I will build two instead. Right in the middle like this. Yeah, so, well, you know what, no. Let's make it this way and this way. And it also asks for car drop-off points. So basically car stops. I will build two here and two here. That's it for now. Next, we need to make sure that the passengers can actually get to where they need to go. So some pedestrian paths will go right here. And we need to include a couple of entrances. So on terminal, we will build one large door here and maybe here. Okay. Next, we need to actually hook things up in terms of road traffic. So general road goes here, here, and here. Wait, that's the contractor, never mind. Okay, I made a mistake. We don't need this one. We need the bus stops. And there we go. Also, this one is the correct way, but these two, I think it would make sense if they were entered from the other side, like this. Good. Once these are built, I will change this one around as well. Yeah, this one needs to be entered from the south, like this. Okay. Next, it asks us to look at the heat maps. So there we go. We took care of that. Okay. Next, we need to lay down a small staff area. I think I will do that right here, I guess. Now, at the start, this will be extremely temporary. So what I lay down now, don't get too attached. It's not. I'm not even going to wall it off. That's fine. It is also asking for some desks. I will build 5 of them. There we go. We will move these around, and yeah, just for the time being, you just want to get things up and running. So that's fine. Decorate the terminal. So basically, where is it? Yeah, terminal. Can I use the default texture? Yeah, there we go. And some plants, some decorations, some plants. I will place it down, and as soon as the tutorial goes away, I will delete it right away. Next, we need to hire some staff. Basically, it is asking for administrators who are responsible for research. I will filter by administrators. I don't want to have too highly qualified people, but also not too underqualified people. So something along these lines, I guess. And we need to pay attention to their salary. In fact, I don't think I like any of them because I think they are asking for a little bit too much. Maybe this lady would be okay, but let's take a look at some other people. You know what? Yeah, I think I will go for anyone who is asking for less than 15. They are okay, as long as they have a relatively okay skill ceiling. Oh, sorry, that's not I. Yeah, you know what? No, only that guy. 16 is a little bit too much. Okay, I think we have a starter team of administrators. So as I have said, they will be responsible for research, and we need to do a commercial license at the start. So we will start a project and we will assign all 5 of them to the job. Basically, the more people we have working on this, the better. That is why I built 5 desks so everyone can work. Also, in case you're wondering, this guy is us. He is the CEO. Okay. I will actually build, let me see, terminal. I will build doors right here, right away, because we will need them in a second. There. How's the research? It is about halfway done. Unfortunately, I don't think we can do anything special while it is underway. Can I set secure areas? No, not yet. Okay. 80%, almost finished. And done. Okay. Well, now we have a commercial license, which means that we can start accepting commercial flights. Well, first we need to build some check-in desks. And we need check-in desks. We only have access to small ones at the start, so yeah, we need to start, well, small. It is asking for 2, but I think I will actually build, well, let's go for 5, I suppose. Yeah. Next, we need to lay down the security zone. So, secure zone is basically where people are allowed to be once they have gone through security checks. I will do it this far. Next, we need to place down some security checkpoints. At the start, we only have small ones, so that is what we are going to build. It only asks for, I believe, 2, but I will place down 4 of them. And then we need to have a place to actually exit the security area. This is what it is used for that. And there we go. Okay. Next, we need boarding desks. So desks, and there we go. Once again, we only have access to small ones. I think I will do it, yeah, this way. One for each stand. Okay, might as well start hiring people because that is what we will need to do in a second. So hire security officers. Excuse me. I said hire security officers. There we go. Yeah, these guys. Well, this guy is not too bad. 15.9. Yeah, I will hire him, but everyone else is either too underqualified or too overqualified. No, this lady is okay as well. Yeah, sure. I think we can train him up. Okay, so that is enough security. Next, we need some... Oh, right, we also need to connect up the boarding desks. So click on these, connect to stand, and... sorry, we don't do emergencies just yet. We need to connect up the boarding desks. There. And there we go. Okay. Next, I said no emergencies just yet, please. It's not really ideal that we are getting emergencies already because I believe this will lower our rating quite a bit. Not great. Okay. As long as this stand is empty, we can switch it over to commercial mode. You know what? Let's just send these guys away. So you can go, you can go, you can go, and you can go. And as soon as the stand is empty, we can turn them into commercial stands. There we go. Okay. Great. Now we need to open the runway to commercial use. Also, we need to repair it a little bit. And with this switch, it is now open for commercial planes. Great. Okay, before we actually can accept commercial flights, we need a couple of ramp agents, oh sorry, passenger service agents. So here they are. 8.6 per hour, that's great for such high skills. Fight, that's amazing, we can train her up. But everyone else is a little bit too over or underqualified. This guy is fine. Let's go for 6 agents, I think. Okay, next we need to hire some ramp agents. Let me see. Yeah, she is fine. Great. He's good. And she's good. I think 4 will be enough. Okay. Okay, so now that we have the ramp agents on site, that means that we can actually enable ramp agent services. Great. And now we can actually start accepting flights. Great. Well, first we need... Well, it's fine. I don't think I will hire the CE or the executives yet. Basically, we can have automatic flight scheduling by hiring the correct type of people, but it's fine for now. We can do it manually. Anyways, we need to actually sign contracts with the different airlines. Once again, I have the mod that allows us to have real life airlines in the game. Of course, we are looking for as high the rating as possible. Havana Airlines, sure. OK Air, good. Maple, well. Nordic Vintage, I think I will sign 5 airlines. Trinity or Maple. Let me see how many we have at the moment. Accepted contracts, we have 3 at the moment. Okay, I will go for Maple and Trinity. Okay. Well, let's open the flight planner. Okay, you can go away for a second. So here are the airlines. I think we don't have enough time to schedule anything for today, so we will need to start on Friday. We have 1 flight from Havana. They are coming in from Sunburg Airport. Okay. So you will be the first flight to enter the airport. Great. Confirm. Next, from Maple, they will be coming in from Campbelltown. 5 minutes later, I think that's going to be okay. Then we have 1 from OK Air. They are coming in from Liverpool. 5:10, that's fine. And 1 from, which one? Trinity Airlines. They are coming in from London, Luton. 1:15, that's going to be okay. And that's it for now. Okay, we need to keep an eye on this. Basically, if you see some, for example, yeah, we have flights that we can schedule. Basically, we need to keep on working on filling this whole schedule up. This one can go, let me see, what was it, 15, right? So this one can come at 5:20. And we need to fill up this whole schedule with flights. Basically, we need to make sure that we can allow takeoffs and landings without too much conflicts. I think this should be okay, this kind of spacing. Another something else that you need to keep an eye on is that this flight is offering 2 flights at the moment. So basically, if you schedule it to a certain time slot, there we go, the same flight will happen 1 day later. But only, since this is offering only 2 flights for only 2 days, after that, that flight is over. So we will need to keep refilling these slots quite consistently. Anyways, let's keep on filling up the schedule. And there we go. We have commercial flights on site. All 5 stands are full and they are being boarded at the moment. So let me see, where are the boarding agents? They should be coming here in a second and they will start checking passengers in. Let me see, they will come in any second now. There we go. Okay, so here's the boarding agent and as soon as possible, there we go, the passengers are being checked in. Great. Now, I set the game to have 100% realistic passenger numbers. Let me see, gameplay settings, yeah, passenger per flight ratio is set to 100%. So basically, in real life, this particular type of plane, which is a 1900D, it's a Beechcraft. Basically, its passenger capacity is, I don't know, I don't remember, but basically right now it is it brought in 16 passengers and we are boarding 11. So at 100% ratios, we have the possibility to basically fill up the entire plane. If we set that ratio to lower, we will have less passengers boarding the planes. That is mostly for difficulty reasons. Well, technically I believe it is for difficulty reasons. No, sorry, for what's it called? Performance reasons, but I think it's also for difficulty. Basically, the more passengers we have to board, the more likely it is that they will be delayed. For example, this plane is a DC-3 and we needed to board 33 passengers, and yeah, we had to wait a long time for that one to happen, and for that reason that flight was a little bit delayed, but I think we got away with it. Anyways, let's keep scheduling flights because we have lots of spots to fill up. Ideally we should go for flights that are a little bit longer duration. So for example, this one offers 5 flights, so this spot will be taken up for 5 days and things like that. Unfortunately, because this would actually conflict with the end of the day, we cannot schedule this flight. Or let me see, is it because of that? Yeah, unfortunately. Well, can I research night flights? Operations, research, night flights. Yes, I think this is what we are going to go for next. I want to make sure that we can operate the airport 24/7. Okay, sometimes things go wrong. Yeah, okay. Okay, I will finish this one real quick and then after we will do the emergency response. In the meantime, I will actually build hangars. So there you are. I will build one here and another one at the other end. And don't forget, we need to hook these up to the taxi network. There and there. Okay, now if all goes well, we should be able to accept emergencies at this point. So those two that we had before, well, I really wish they didn't happen, but now we should be able to accept them if any new one comes in. And there we go. Okay, let's keep scheduling flights. How is the research? Yeah, this will take a while. Oh well. Well, in the meantime, how about we give the passengers a little bit of comfort? Right now they had to stand around and that is not ideal. I think a bit of seating would help. I will have them sit right in front of the gate. Something like this, I think. Sure. Maybe it's a little bit too much. In fact, I will have 2 sets of seating for every gate. For such small planes, I think this is going to be plenty enough. There we go. Okay. Technically, we could have some seating around here as well, but you know what? Maybe some information just to make sure that we can say that we have taken care of this. One will be here and another one will be here. And I will actually wall these off. So let me see, terminal walls. Something like this. Good. And then doors. Yeah, this is staff area, so a simple wooden door will be fine. One here and one here, and these are staff areas, so what we will do is make sure that they are set as staff zones. Just like this. There we go. Great. Okay. Yeah. Since we have 4 people manning these information desks, maybe we should hire a couple more passenger service agents. 1, 2. Everyone else is a little bit too over or underqualified. Basically, we are looking for mostly people who are relatively cheap but has at least yellow skills. For example, this guy is good, but red is a little bit too low. There we go. I think that's going to be enough. Okay. How is the research? It is pretty much almost done, so what we will do is switch over to emergency response immediately. So, emergency response units, good. All 5 administrators got to work. Anyways, now we have night flights enabled. I will not schedule anything for Friday because we don't have enough time, but for Saturday, let's see, we should have, yeah, we have quite a few flights ready to go. Did we reach the limit already? Flight capacity, no, we still have some capacity left, so 21 out of 25. So why can't I schedule this? Oh, there we go, okay. So what about this one? Okay, for some reason it was giving me a red whatchamacallit before, but now it's okay. Yeah, 5 flights, please. And another 5 flights. Later on, I will actually make sure that different gates can only accept different air companies, but that's fine. Anyways, now we have the maximum flight limit reached. I believe we can raise that by building bigger towers. Now, I don't think we can have 2 towers. Let me see, how much does it cost? You know what? Just for a test, I will build one of these. 7,500, yeah, we can afford it. But I don't think we can have more flights with this kind of, if we are having 2 towers. But might as well check. Okay, this will take a bit of time because it is a big project. Anyways, we have 2 towers now, and yeah, we still have only 25 left. Oh well. Anyways, yeah, wait, 25 for Friday, for for Saturday. For Sunday, we have some more spots left. Let's fill them up real quick. Okay, I think we are going to be okay if we have everything scheduled up until Tuesday. Right, okay. Well, should we have more than 1 boarding desks? That would speed up the boarding times quite a bit, but you know what? I think it's going to be okay. Single one for such small planes, I think that's going to be fine. How is the research? 45, that's not great. Ah, stop. Your employees have had enough and they are demanding better working conditions. The union is demanding that you negotiate salary increase for everyone. Yeah, I don't think we can afford a strike at the moment, so yeah, let's go for it. Let's go for 71% chance of success. Accepted. Okay. Well, that's not great, but I suppose it will have to suffice. Okay. What is the condition of these stands? It's okay. 66%, not too bad. Well, my alarm went off a second ago, so before we go, let me set up a bit of a queue for these. Yeah, I think for security it would make sense to have a queue set up. Let me quickly take care of that. Okay, I think things should be a little bit more orderly from now on. Research is, let me see, operations. Yeah, it's still going to take a long time, so, well, also, I think I will actually build a couple of walls right here. I think it would make sense to not leave these spaces open. I don't think passengers would actually sneak through, but, you know, just for the sake of my peace of mind, I suppose. Okay. Anything else we want to do before we go? Yeah, we can do some decorating later, but for now, this should be okay. Right. Okay, well, technically we are still in the tutorial, so maybe in the next episode we will be able to take care of that. Also, alright, before we go, maybe we should hire some janitors. Oh yeah, for 5 with this amount of skill, absolutely. In fact, janitors are relatively cheap, so 5.4, 5.5, 5.1. Okay, how many was that? Yeah, 4 will be enough. And some service technicians as well, please. Let me see. 8.5, definitely 5.5, sure. These two ladies are a little bit underqualified. Yeah, she is good. And one more maybe. 11.7 I think is a little bit too much. Yeah, 6.7, sure. Now, the reason I'm hiring cheap people who have relatively decent skills is because we can train them up, and basically the lower salary they start with, the less they will end up with as well. So if we train them up, I believe we can train them 3 times. So this guy is asking for 8.9 after training, and the most qualified people are going for 16 and 13.8 and things like that. So yeah, the lower we start, the better, but since we can only train them 3 times, we also want to make sure that they start with a relatively decent skill. So yeah, it is a little bit of a balancing act. So anyways, what is the research? 81.6. Yeah, this will be done in the next episode. Also, yeah, these will need to be repaired. There we go. It is repaired now. Good. Okay, so I think in the next episode we will take care of the staff area and things like that. Okay, well, I think all that is left to say is that thank you for watching. If you like the video, you can leave a like, leave a comment, and maybe subscribe to the channel if you want. If you would like to support me a little bit more, you can do so by clicking the join button and becoming a channel member, which will give you an early and ad-free access to these videos. Once again, thank you for watching and thank you very much for your support. I will see you in the next one. Thank you and goodbye.